Greetings. This is Company Review, short bites. Don Pryor, the host. What are we going to talk about today? Well, I thought I would go to Google. Look at Google. Ticker symbol GOOG. Wow, Google. Okay, well, we know that I'm the liberal snowflake who likes to sometimes bring politics into things, and Company Review is a way for me to get away from politics, but in a big global sense, Google's everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, they've mapped the whole freaking world. Our browsers, it's hard to even escape Google. I mean, is there any way to escape Google? I mean, we thought Microsoft was bad years ago. Now Google is everywhere. Is that a good thing? Maybe. I mean, I guess they do some things that are useful, but are they stifling competition? Well, I don't know. Now we're going to look at the company. They're now, interesting enough, it's not enough for them to have mapped the entire world and know exactly where everybody's house in that is located. They now had to change their name to Alphabet. So now they own the entire English alphabet. I'm kidding, of course. Google's stock price now is at $835.15 a share. If I don't pay rent, maybe I can buy a share of Google. I doubt it, though. So I'm not buying Google anytime soon here. The $835.15. That's huge cost per share. Why it's so high, I don't know. Maybe the company wants to keep the little guys out from, or smaller groups from coming in. I have no idea. Obviously, Google is highly valued. Their profits in the future, well, let's see. They'll probably be pretty good. I don't see Google going out of business anytime soon. But anyhow, the company description of Google is it is an American multinational leader in technology that aims to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. Founded by Larry Page and Sergey Brin, who were attending Stanford University at the time, Google was first incorporated as a privately held company on September 4th, 1998. From the outset, Google's core products have been its internet search engine, which remains the most popular such service across the globe. The company boasts one of the largest research groups in the world, tasked with solving search problems and improving the process of accessing information. Beyond its search engine, Google has introduced a significant number of successful products, including Gmail, Google Maps, an Office suite, and application for web browsing, instant messaging, and photo editing. The vast majority of Google's revenue is gained through advertising. However, its AdWords program offers businesses an opportunity to promote their product to a targeted audience, while its AdSense programs allows third parties within the Google network to generate revenue through relevant advertisement. So, a little bit more about Google. The numbers tell the story of Google's global reach. The company runs more than 1 million servers and data centers around the world and processes more than 1 billion search requests on a daily basis, according to estimates. Currently headquartered at 1600 Amphitheater Parkway, Mountain View, California, Silicon Valley. Google was reincorporated in Delaware in 2003 and operates 6 data centers across the U.S., one in Belgium, another in Finland. Plans are in place for the completion of 3 more data centers in Singapore, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. So, they're going Asian big time. I know that they were shut down in China for a short time. Baidu is their competitor. So Chinese might be a little sensitive to their own countrymen. We'll see what happens. But Singapore, Taiwan, and Hong Kong, well, those are different markets. The leading risk factors facing Google include constantly changing technology, shifting consumer demands, service disruptions, and increased competition from both established and startup companies and industries ranging from traditional media to social network. Oh my God. The fact that humans are dynamic is a risk to Google. Does this mean we can't have no more search engines created because so much money has been put into Google that it would just hurt the investors? These are some things that concern me. Interesting enough, I'm not on Google. I'm not on Google Finance, and I'm not on Yahoo Finance today. I'm on the NASDAQ.com. NASDAQ.com. There's a third way for you to access financial information. Just trying to give people out there, this is some of the stuff is beginner information, and some of it is just for entertainment. But as far as like risk, Google's considered fairly conservative. Like I said, Baidu and Yahoo and those, in some ways compete. So you have Microsoft Explorer too, as a competitor when it comes to, quite simply, browsers and search engines. But, anyhow, Alphabet Incorporated, which they've now changed their official name to, on some paperwork. What is Google stock going for? Last I quoted you was $835.15. It's up $5.59 today. That's less than 1% at 0.67%. Too rich for my blood. 1 year target for the stock. Well, the experts say it could hit $935. NASDAQ likes to throw those numbers out at you. 52-week high and low for the past year. It's on a rampage today to hit its high at $853.50. The low has been $663.28. So the market cap is some unbelievable number at $577 billion, $440 million. Just phenomenal. That's the market cap, $577 billion. That's a little bit over half the debt we have in student loans these days. So that's just one company, one of the biggest in the world, as a matter of fact. The price to earnings ratio comes in at 30.01. So, there is a little risk involved with owning Google, but not a whole lot. I think it's more in step with the market. Again, too rich for my blood, but you might be able to buy an ETF that owns some Google or a mutual fund, and you don't have to pay that kind of money. The beta on it is 1.03, so it's walking in lockstep with the market. So it pretty much does what the market does. So do you want to buy Google, or do you want to buy an S&P 500 ETF? Something to think about. It's much cheaper. Electronic traded fund, probably. I don't know. I say it's more safer, but more than likely it is if you buy it from a reputable company. So what else is there to talk about? Earnings per share, $27.83. Little bit better than the price to earnings ratio. Forward PE, 19.84. So it means Google is probably going to get more profitable. So that's the estimates for improved profitability at Google. Community sentiment, which is something they like to stress here on NASDAQ.com, is bullish on Google. Other than that, I think we've kind of covered it. Google's everywhere.